Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Artstravaganza 20.25. Thank you so much for coming out. I wish the sun was out and it wasn't as windy, but you know, at least we're not in rain or snow yet. All right, so up first we have the East Middle School Band under the direction of Mr. Zoran Reberik, and they are going to be performing Dynamite, Down to the River, and Crystal Moon. Well, as they're battening down the hatches over here, make sure you make your way over to our lovely food trucks. We have Gonzalez for the little Mexican treat. We have Mom on the Go with amazing grilled cheese, some awesome tater tots, and then Ellie's Treats for a sweet dessert. Also, make sure you get inside to check out some of our great artwork that is from K through 12, all through the halls inside. Check those out. Enjoy yourselves tonight. Next up, we have Down to the River. That was great. And our final song with East Middle School Band is going to be Crystal Moon. But first, can we give Mr. Rubbervic a loud round of applause? This is going to be his final band performance for Artstravaganza with the Braintree Public Schools, with over 20 years of experience bringing to Braintree Public Schools. Let's give him a shout. It's not going to be the same with that, only. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's hear it for the East Middle School Band. Let's give Mr. Zoran Reprovic another big round of applause there. All right, sit tight as we bring out the South Middle School Band. This would be a perfect time to go grab a treat at one of our lovely food trucks. And up next, for your listening pleasure, we have the South Middle School Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Coronella. Their first song will be Aztec Celebration. Well done, South. Our next song will be Dark Ride. Have any songs about the sunshine, Mr. Cornella? right, let's give South Middle School a round of applause under the direction of Mr. Michael Coronella. We're now going to transition over to the Braintree High School Wind Ensemble. Again, go and grab a bite to eat. We also have some candy bars on sale over here to help support the high school concert choir. 1 for 3, 2 for 5. All right, up next we have the Braintree High School Wind Ensemble. Our first piece, Africa, is going to be under the direction of our very own Mr. Camden Carlson. He is the epitome of the Braintree Public Schools music department here. Go for it, Camden. Well done, Camden. Well done. All right, Mr. Buckley, back to work. All right, up next for you, we have How to Train Your Dragon. One of my son's top favorite movies. Under the direction of Mr. David Buckley. with a cymbal solo. Excellent job, Braintree High School. Our final piece will be Spain. Bring some of that warm weather. Give it up for that tenor sax solo. Beltran on tenor sax. All right, and that wraps up our band portion of our extravaganza. Coming up next, we have the treble choir making their way out. All right, up next, we have the treble choir under the direction of Miss Annie Davis, Miss Nicole Callum, Miss Nancy O'Connor, Miss Lisa Herman, and Mrs. Tiffany McCauley. Their first song will be Haida Haida. I said it right. Awesome job. Our next song is going to be Gallop.
So, 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 go, 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 me, 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 so, so, so.
And our final song by the Treble Choir is Kusi Mama. Awesome job. Let's give it up for these 4th and 5th graders. And 6th graders. East Middle School Concert Choir. Let's give it up. Under the direction of Mr. Matthew Coveney. Apparently, if you looked at the program, I never changed the director from last year. Sorry, Mr. Coveney.
With a joyful song begin again. Let the song begin. Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
Let the song begin with a joyful,
with a joyful,
with a joyful,
with a joyful, with a joyful voice. Let us now rejoice. Let the song begin again. Let the song begin. Let the song begin in harmony. Begin in harmony.
in harmony,
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 harmony, begin in harmony. Let the chorus swell with melody. Let it swell with melody.
with melody,
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 melody, let it swell with melody. Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
Let the song
with a
begin
joyful,
with a joyful,
with a joyful,
with a joyful,
with a joyful, with a joyful, with a joyful voice. Let us now rejoice. Let the song begin again. Let the song begin.
And that was Let the Song Begin. Our second piece by the East Middle School Concert Choir is Windy Nights.
Whenever the moon and stars are sad, whenever the winds are high, all night long through the dark and wet, a man goes riding by. But in the night when the fires are out, why does he gallop and gallop about? Whenever the winds are high. Whenever the trees are crying aloud,
whenever the trees are crying aloud,
ships are tossed at sea,
and ships are tossed at sea,
wide on the highway, low and loud, by the gallop goes he. By the gallop he goes, and then by he takes back in the gallop again, whenever the winds are high.
the night when the fires are out, late in the night. Why does he gallop about?
Why does he gallop about?
Why does he gallop and gallop about?
Whenever the moon and stars are set,
Whenever the moon and stars are set,
whenever the winds are high,
whenever the winds are high,
all night long through the dark and wet, a man goes riding by. Late in the night when the fires are out, why does he gallop and gallop about? Whenever the winds are high,
winds are high,
windy nights.
Excellent job, East Middle School Concert Choir, under the direction of Mr. Matthew Coveney. Let's give him another round of applause there. All right, we have the South Middle School Concert Choir under the direction of Miss Amy Olette. Their first song will be Sing the Blues Away.
Listen to us sing this song. It's a good old melody. It's called the blues and it goes like this. We'll sing it, you and me. Have some fun 'cause it's begun. The blues will set you free.
Excellent job. Our next song by the South Middle School Concert Choir will be Unwritten with soloist
Ava Wagner.
Ava Wagner.
Just beginning, pens in my hands, ending open.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Judge yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. A great tradition, sometimes my tries are outside the lines. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Judge yourself in words unspoken, live your life in arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. I am unwritten.
Let's hear it for the South Middle School Concert Choir under the direction of Miss Amy Olette. Excellent job, excellent job. Our first song for you is entitled Shosholosa.
All right.
As you're gonna eat.
Shosholosa. Shosholosa.
South Africa. South Africa. Stimela, 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 South Africa. Shosholoza, Taba, stimela, South Africa.
Shosholoza,
Shosholoza, Taba, stimela, South Africa.
Our next song is called Time.
You can spend it when you spend it, then you're running out of time. You can save it, but to save it is to take a little time. In a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? It's an illusion, there's confusion when they tell you now it's time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold her, time to tell them how you feel while there's still time. 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. and dinner time. Not to kill, I said I will, and still it flies, oh time. When you spend, you're running out of time. You can save, but to save it, take some time. In a minute, you're in it. Feel passing time is an illusion, confusion. They tell you now it's time to get older, to work, time to waste. There's no time left to hold, time to tell them. Well, there's still time, 3 to 11, 2 a.m. dinner time. Not to kill, said I will, still it flies, oh time. You're running out of, save it, take a little time, minute, can you feel passing is an illusion, they tell you to get older, work, waste, there's no holder, tell them, feel there's time, 1:30, dinner time, kill, will still fly, oh time, you can spend it when you spend it, then you're running out of time, you can save it, but to save it is to take a little time, in a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? They say time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold it, time to tell them how you feel while there's no time. 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. then dinner time. Not to kill, I said I will, and still it flies, so flies, so fly, fly, fly on time.
And the last song from our Micah portion is Ain't No Grave.
Keep us in a underground. I realize you're gonna
up. So that was our mica competition.
Let's go.
And before we go on to our next section with our Motown, because we know that Miss Moynihan's going to really want to dance so she can get some blood circulating. First, I'd like to acknowledge my seniors that this is their last performance with me this evening, some of which this is my last connection to the years when I taught middle school. So this is it. After this, I'm just a high school teacher. But first up, we have Gavin Cordero.
Yeah!
I need a ladder. Next up, Bridget Curran. Also our concert choir president. Then we have Lily Moriello. She's the concert choir, everything else. Then we have Dina Lividotti. My all-state all-star. And we have Sarah Peters. Shreya Ranganathan. I said it. No? Next, we have Haley Richmond. So Shreya and Haley are my ABC queens. Lisa Seto. Michael Sweeney. Our djembe specialist. Jay Wright.
Let's go. You got it.
We figured it out. And Marco Zavala.
4 years on concert choir. King.
Let's give it up for these seniors. All right, seniors, you can go back. We still got some more songs.
So
Hold on to
am I
them.
holding it? Got great. Excuse me, sweetie.
Why didn't you do that?
Shake it, baby, with the roses. Shake it. Sarah, can we trade?
Are you gonna sing?
How can you miss? Like you said, you don't see it. No, one guy said I see it. Yeah. Snoopy. It's good. Haley.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have our Braintree Public Schools Combined Choir in the debut performance of Defying Gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him another round of applause. Awesome job. An excellent job by all of the choral directors here in Braintree. Up next, we have the orchestras coming up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a debut performance by a student composition. This ensemble is all put together by Lucy Nguyen, who wrote the piece and put the group together. And the piece is entitled Peaceful Shores. Take it away, Lucy. Awesome job. Lucy, give a wave so we know who wrote this piece. Awesome job. Very proud of you. Again, that was Peaceful Shores, written by our very own Lucy Nguyen.
Good job, Margot. I'll see you.
Up next, we will have the East Middle School Orchestra.
Hi, Jarvis.
Again, under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rubrovic in his final debut here at Artstravaganza. And we have the East Middle School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rubrovic with the first song, Minuet. Their next song will be Dragon Dances.
What? No, it's not. What? You say what? Wait, stop. Okay. All right. My paper's a bit thick.
Excellent job, and that was my mistake. That was not Dragon Dances. That was Linus and Lucy. Is the next song Dragon Dances? The next song is Dragon Dances. Awesome job. Let's hear it for the East Middle School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rebrovic. Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Rebrovic. We'll miss you, sir. All right, and up next we have the South Middle School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Michael Coronella. Their first song will be Apollo Suite, where they will be playing the Prelude and Dance, the first and fourth movements. Excellent job, Mr. Coronella. And their final piece will be Jurassic Park.
Wait, what do I fix? We did clip at the top and then it flew. And this countless performance of me trying not to laugh. It's fine. Steal that part. It's not staying.
Oh my god!
Gang. Alright.
Excellent job. The South Middle School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Michael Coronella. All right, and for your listening pleasure, up next we have the Combined After School Middle School Orchestra, again under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rebovic. Their first piece will be Rondo. Excellent job. Their next piece will be Pastoral. Their next piece will be Eleanor Rigby. Excellent job. Their next piece will be... We have one more. It is Brandenburg Concerto number 3. Excellent job. Let's give them a round of applause. The combined after schools middle school orchestra under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rebevic. Well done. All right, and for your listening pleasure, up next we have the combined after school middle school orchestra, again under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rebevic. Their first piece will be Rondo. Excellent job. Their next piece will be Pastoral. Their next piece will be Eleanor Rigby. Excellent job. Their next piece will be... We have one more. It is Brandenburg Concerto number 3. Excellent job. Let's give them a round of applause. The Combined After Schools Middle School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Zoran Rebervik. Well done. All right, we now have the Braintree High School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. David Buckley, and their first piece will be Allegro. Excellent job. Their next piece will be Les Mis. Excellent job. And their final piece will be clocks.
You don't play the first one. It's solo. But I'll repeat it.
Awesome job. The Braintree High School Orchestra under the direction of Mr. David Buckley. Let's give him another round of applause. And as they make their way off the stage, our final group this evening will be the Braintree High School Chamber Orchestra. But just give us a few minutes as we get ourselves situated. Don't go far. And for our final performing group, we have the Braintree High School Chamber Orchestra, again under the direction of Mr. David Buckley. Excellent job. That was Themes from Moldau. Their next song will be New Chances, New Dances. And our final song for the evening. We will close up with the best of ABBA. So sing along, dance along, and have some fun. Take it away, Mr. Buckley. Awesome job. Let's give them another round of applause. And thank you all so much for coming out and supporting the arts here in Braintree Public Schools. We appreciate you. We could not do this without all of your children. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves this evening. Enjoy. Thank you so much.